Coucou, I'm Colibri. I'm an ongoing custom designer and artist, and I love to do videos about what I'm doing. Today I'm going to show you how I create my designs for a custom, which is about the Greek mythology figure Hermaphroditus. So I created two designs which I'm going to show you and how I created them. And if you want to know how I came to these designs, I made a video about how I make my mood boards. So let's get started. So in my previous video I showed you my mood boards, and this last page shows which direction I wanted to create my two designs about. So this topic is about getting pressure from the outside and the inside, and the needs are just popping out because there is too much pressure going on in this body, and also the pressure which you get from the society to have a perfect body. And the other side is to get formed into a body, but also this volume, that two masses, two bodies in one, which is physically not very comfortable. You have, for example, the society which presses Hermaphroditus into one form, but as they are both female and male bodies, the form is deforming him and he can't resist. So about this I made two designs. This is the first one. You have the corset and the pressing into a form, and this is the second one. So yeah. Let's get a closer look to the first sketch. So here you have a Hermaphroditus which is stitched together because of aesthetic surgery, and he lost his energy from all this pressure, and he's not resembling anymore like a human. Anyways, before you start your sketch or your design, you need to do research how you want to have your position of your mannequin or your model, to get the feeling of here, for example, being exhausted, to have loosened all his energy. And I like to do a little sketch at the edge to define the position and to continue to sketch. As you are sure that you have the perfect posture, you can continue to add the details. For this, I have these details of these seams which are going to pop out. And these seams are those seams where you have this pressure from the society where you need to be beautiful. For example, having no hip dips, for a man having good knees, or I don't know, having a six-pack. I transferred all these needs on my sketch, which I'm letting popping out to get some organs, I don't know, everything which is too much is just popping out. It could be breasts, it could be everything which is creating all this trouble and pressure inside is just popping out. That's, by the way, a strange feeling when you have your sketch and you want to color it and you're not sure if it's going to be better or less good as your sketch when you try to get some color in your sketch. So you're always surprised how it is going to be in the end. And I find my Hermaphroditus resembles a lot like stuffed animals or puppets. They look like when when you played too much with them or you mistreated them, and these seams which are just popping out, or the dog which played with this toy. And yeah, I find it has a resemblance. And that's also interesting to think about, because it could be your body which you are mistreating, and which has its limits. And if you are constantly mistreating your body, it's also maybe just going to pop out, not like in this design, but in another way, maybe. I'm sorry for the second sketch, I didn't have enough battery. So you already see the sketch, and now I'm coloring my second design, or my second sketch. And yeah, you can see I worked with these corsets and bandages, and quite deforming and giving a shape into this body, which is not really comfortable. And I want to give the impression of having a very uncomfortable suit and very uncomfortable shape and corsets which are hurting and deforming the body into a perfect shape, which is not achievable, which is very, very difficult. And even for just a woman or just a man, and for Hermaphroditus, it's just deforming his body, because it's both at the same time. And yeah, he's just suffering and can't move anymore because there's too much pressure. I'm already thinking about the material, how I want to create this uncomfortable look of the corset and the bandages. I thought about a bandage like in a hospital, but for the corset, something very metallic, very strong, very cold also. And I thought about steel in this design, in this idea. I also created this look of steel, but afterwards I thought about giving also this old rotten shape of steel and like oxidated look. Yeah, that's all for today. I hope you liked my two designs. For the next video, we choose one design idea which I'm going to create the pattern of and create a real costume about on. And yeah, I like to show you my process, and see you soon. Salut!